Good day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a really cool episode for you. I'm going to remove the old catch can that I was running in my Toyota Tacoma. This is an old Elite one. I'm going to install the MightyMouse one along with the Elite 2X Ultra can, which is a big can. I'm going to run them back to back for about 2,000 kilometers and I'm going to reverse them. Let's see which one catches more. So it's going to be an interesting episode. So let's take out this old catch can and let's get to it. Alright, so here's the old catch can on the bench. You can see it's an old Elite unit. Still works good. Let's open it up, see what I caught. Probably been on the vehicle for about 1,000 or so. So anyway, you can see it does actually catch. But anyway, this video is not about this, so let's hurry up. Let's get to the engine bay and let's see if we can fit those new catch cans in. Okay, so here you can see, here's the Elite E2X Ultra, and you can see it is huge. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to fit it in. I have some brackets that came, but you know what, because I'm putting in two catch cans, I'm going to have to make my own brackets. Now, whenever you're doing custom brackets, I know everyone says measure twice, cut once, but I'm the type of guy, I measure like 10 times and then I'll cut once. And even then, I'm not perfect and I still make mistakes. Okay, now that we know where the first bend is, what we can do is make our second bend, because I'm going to make it in the shape of a U, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is going to fit. Okay, I gotta jump in here just for a second. Now, what I usually do to line up holes, now I'm still gonna use a measuring tape, is I put a little bit of dielectric grease. Sometimes you can use silicone, you can use whatever you have. I put them on the heads of these bolts, and I'm gonna touch it to the bracket. Now, obviously, if it's really hot, you know, the grease is gonna run down and it's not gonna be accurate, but today it's not too bad, so I'll show you. There's where the grease is, so I can see the bolts are a little bit offset, and what that's doing is it's not going to tell me exactly where to drill, but what it's going to do is it's going to tell me the angle, how one is a little bit different from the other, because I don't want the catch can to be perfectly level with the bracket, because the bracket is going to go in on an angle, and you're going to see later. So actually these bolts have to be at an angle if I want the catch can to be level with the vehicle. So anyway, that's my little trick, offering you that. You can use whatever you want. Some people even put a little dab of nail polish. But anyway, I found that over the years that works great when I'm trying to, you know, line something up that's just on weird angles where it's really difficult to do so. the Elite can actually have two vacuum sources. You can have your vacuum from the intake manifold, and you can actually have a vacuum from your throttle body right in front. So when you're at wide open throttle, there's almost nothing at the intake manifold. It can switch over, but for the purposes of this test, I'm not gonna hook it up that way because it wouldn't be fair. So it would actually work okay if I hooked it up that way and when the MightyMouse is first and the Elite is second, but when you switch them, it wouldn't work. So it's easiest for the test and the most fair just to have it coming in, going out, coming in, and going out, measuring them, and then I'll swap them. That's the best way to do it. So for that reason, what I have to do is I have to plug one of the ports. All right, so here you can see I'm actually using quick fittings. I'm a huge fan of quick fittings because they make things just so easy. And you know what? I don't think you want to hang around and watch me cut hose, so let's just move on. Okay guys, so I think I actually have it installed. So this is the inlet, this is the outlet, this is obviously the inlet where the dirty air comes in, and this is the outlet. How am I going to run them first? Well, I'm going to put the Elite first and the MightyMouse second. So here's the dirty air. This is what's coming from the valve cover. So this is the dirty air. So this one has to go to here. So we made up our little fitting. There we go. Perfect. So dirty air from the valve cover comes right in here, just like so. Next up, it's gonna come out of the Elite and it's gonna go into the MightyMouse. So we made up our fittings, out of the Elite and into the MightyMouse. And we can adjust it here, and once we know we're not rubbing on anything and we're okay, then I can tighten this up. Oops. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, guys. There we go. That one's good. And now it comes out of the MightyMouse and goes into the intake manifold, which gives us all our vacuum. So I made up this little hose here. So we're just gonna go under here. We're gonna snap it on. One side on, and let's snap the intake side on. If I can get in there, it's kind of tight, but I can get in there. There we go, it's in. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it for 2,000 kilometers, and then I'm gonna reverse them. All right, so let's walk over and check the mileage on the truck. We're gonna jump inside. Let's see what the mileage says. And can you read it there? 43,272. So 43,272. What we're gonna do, looks like I have super long fingernails, guys, but that's just a reflection. It's not my fingernails, don't worry. I am well groomed. Anyway, so let's start it up and we're just gonna reset the trip meter. If I can get in here. So 43,272, let's reset the trip. We'll use trip A. There we go. And you know what, just so we don't confuse it, let's reset trip B too. I don't really use them, so I'm gonna start using them. So I'll just leave it on trip A. So this way I know once I get to 2,000 kilometers. I'll do 2,000, might do 1,500, but we'll see, we'll see. So anyway, so that's it for the install. Fit both catch cans inside the Toyota Tacoma. That is awesome. Hopefully I see you on the next one. I don't know what's happening next week, but we'll see. I'm just getting out of the truck here. My gosh, tight here. And there they are. So they're hooked up and the truck is running. Anyway, have a good one, guys.